Welcome back, Factory fans. In the last episode, we finally shipped Orange Science back to Nalvis, so this time we'll be focusing on base improvements to streamline our setup. We'll be upgrading our research labs to handle the new science packs and setting up a stable framework for future science expansions. Let's jump in and clean up our base to ensure smooth progress going forward. I am noticing a distinct lack of carbon on our asteroid belt. There's too much ice now, man. It's so hard to balance this stupid thing. We've got one doing ice. This one is like prioritizing ice. But let's stop doing that. This one's doing ice. We've got infinite ice here. This one's doing carbon. This one's doing ice. So maybe we should do like one less ice. Let's just remove this filter. Oh, this one's like doing this. What are we missing the most now? Carbon, it looks like. We've got a lot of stuff. Let's do carbon. This one can do carbon. So we've got one doing carbon, one mixed, one doing ice, one mixed, one doing ice, one doing carbon. What? So weird. Whatever. We'll let it do its thing. It's doing alright so far. Got a little bit of carbon on the belt. We've got plenty of carbon in here. I think it's doing fine. Anyway, my rocket's almost ready. I've emptied my inventory. Everything here appears to be stable, so I'm going to leave it for now. Obviously, Vulcanus is something we need to come back to because it's not like Gleba where all the resources are infinite. Obviously, our sulfuric acid is going to drain, our tungsten ore is going to run out eventually, so we're going to have to come back, claim more resources one day soon. But pretty sure we were going to do some very vital research. Talk about it while I travel to my space platform. But yeah, we're going to do some vital research with this metallurgic science. And one of the vital research we're going to do is going to be coal liquefaction. And with coal liquefaction, we're going to be able to process this in a much better way. So with 25 heavy oil, we get 90 heavy oil out and light oil and petroleum. So obviously it's just much better, right? We get coal. So yeah, it should just always be, it's a bit of a more complex process to set up. But it should be a lot more efficient than what we were doing, which is the light coal liquefaction, the simplified coal thing. Yeah, this one. We're doing simple coal liquefaction, which takes sulfuric acid as well. So that'll alleviate our usage of sulfuric acid. But when we set that up, we should be able to get a better source of petroleum, right? And with a better source of petroleum, we should be able to make our own sulfuric acid because sulfur is just petroleum and water. Anyway, we're on Raimi. Let's head back to Nalvis. Got another pack of stuff. All requests satisfied. Oh, still waiting for me, of course. It's like, why are you not going? I'm not on the spaceship yet. There we go. Alright, I'm on the spaceship. We're heading back home. I'm going to leave Vulcanus to do its thing. We've already delivered a bunch of science over. We've got the first 1,000 here, and then a second 1,000 is coming. So we've got 2,000 science. We're finally, cliff explosives 500, coal liquefaction 500. What else juicy stuff do we want? We can get these belts, but that's not very useful right now. Speed module 3 2,000. We need speed module 3. But yeah, is that it? What else do we get? We get better low density structures. Oh, so many good things. Not that many good things, just cliff explosives really. That's the only good thing. And then we can start looking at how to get the third science from space. And that is going to be at Fulgora. So we're gonna have to build another ship, and yeah, the ship is pretty good. It travels really quick, 170 kilometers per second, way faster than my old ship. I do like the design of this ship, although need to repair some stuff from getting hit on the sides. It's slowly getting destroyed. Now the one thing I'm wondering is, why does this ship use so much less ammo than my other ship? Like, I swear I use 300 uranium mags per trip, but this thing doesn't uses about 300 regular ammo per trip. I thought it would use like 3 times as much because uranium ammo does so much more damage. Super weird, but no idea what's going on. But yeah, everything's going good. The only thing that I don't like is this roundabout belt thing that just is a little bit unreliable. So maybe I will do my next one the old-fashioned way, maybe. I'll do like this design, except I'll just have 3 asteroid collectors collecting one of each asteroid. I think this roundabout thing that I'm doing is overly complicated and unnecessary, I believe. But we are stopped at Nalvis, so let's go home. We have a lot of work to do back on Nalvis. First thing we need to do is start our research to finally get Cliff Explosive, because we have been waiting so long to get Cliff Explosive. I've looked at my play time for this playthrough, so I only got Factorio for this Let's Play, right? I used to play Factorio on a different account, so this is a fresh, like, 0 hours played Steam account. I looked at the number, it was 137 hours. I've been at this for 137 hours. Of course, I was relearning a lot of the mechanics, so obviously I'm very, very slow, but still, it's, oh man, holy moly. Anyway, what are we missing? Blue science packs now. Cool, we're missing a new science pack. Great. All right, so we're gonna overhaul this science center now and do better. So I'm thinking, should we just push this out now? Where is the center of my science? 1, 2, 3. So maybe this block over here should be our research labs. That way we can make it expandable. And check it out, we have a cliff in the way. Of course we have a cliff in the way. Is there any way I can just feed 500 research into here? No, I can't. There's no way. I need blue science. Anyway, that's fine. We will do it the normal way. We're going to push this wall out 1 tile. And then I will be back to talk about it if anything interesting happens. But I don't think it will. Let me get my drone's help. We will start by sealing this off with our city blocks. Oh, all my blueprints are gone. I really should redo all my bars as well. Shift 2 is mining stuff. Shift 3 is pipe stuff. Shift 4 is defense. 5 is rails. Yeah, 6 can be blueprints. So because I think I put everything into a blueprint book now, it got rid of all my blueprints. So in my basics now, I have my stuff, which is the city block path and the city block itself. I need these two. So first, let's get a path over here. Let's get a path over here. And then let's lock out the new path so I know how far out I need to extend. And I think I usually extend half a city block outwards. Now we've got 3 new city blocks to do stuff. So I'm going to extend it down this wall all the way down south and just push out to the left 1 tile. We'll do all our non-stuff here. For example, like our nuclear power can be here. Non-bus related stuff. If we don't need materials from anywhere, we'll do it out here. Or maybe we can do our space program out here. I don't know. A lot of options. Space program here will be good because it's right next to all the oil as well. A lot of options to do. But let me kill this biter wave and let me extend everything and then we will carry on. The joys of being home means I can turn on personal logistics and get all my stuff instantly. Always the first thing I do when I get back to Nalvis. Now, is there a cool thing where I can just like Control X all of this and just get it working? I don't think so. Let me turn on the tiles. I should have gotten this done first. Alright, let me just do this properly. I'm going to go over and do it manually myself so that I can do my cleanup and I can do the new build at the same time. Don't be lazy. Do things properly from now on is the lesson, because I seem to always be paying for my laziness. Like I do a quick hack job because I'm excited to do whatever I'm actually trying to do, like get cliff explosives. And then to do it, if I need to extend the block, I do it in the hackiest, worst way possible. And then I always end up regretting it later. So I'm going to do a proper job. Make sure I decommission all the stuff I need to decommission. I think this one's part of the block. So we can decommission that. I think that was part of the block too. Nope. What's going on over here? The other thing. Oh, here we go. We can see. Check it out. We're being attacked. And they're defending. They're holding. It held. Amazing. Did you guys see that? We held our own. Oh man, we need some walls and stuff here maybe. And more repair kits, but they did it. They held their own. The rockets have worked. Oh man. This stupid thing is going to keep attacking us, isn't it? Man, we're going to build a Spidertron here to like eliminate these so we don't constantly get attacked. Let's see how often this base gets attacked and how long it can hold for. Maybe this is a good excuse to go back to Glebber and fix some stuff. There's some stuff I want to fix on Glebber, by the way. One of my viewers just told me I can make this on the planet somehow. Yes, I have sulfuric acid and coal. No, I can't. Is there a biochemical process to make that out of spoilage or something? I swear there was like in one of these labs, right? I can't show it now because I don't want to change the recipe and break everything. But apparently you can turn spoilage into carbon. So is this part of the block? Yeah, that thing's part of the block. That's not part of the block. That's not part of the block. Neither is that. The other thing I really want to do is start dealing with landmines, because apparently landmines are amazing and I've been sleeping on them. All right, let's set up the new block. Put in our thing. Now I believe I have a blueprint for this. Yeah, this is my standard laser wall configuration. So if we do half a block out, sorry, a full block out, like here, this is where it begins. In theory, is that how it works? Yep, that's how it begins. So technically my wall begins here, but I don't want to landfill this, obviously. Let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of the landfill part. That's my wall start, and I will get power to it sort of immediately. Let me put down another city block, not path. You can do a path, why not? City block path and another city block here to denote that this is going to be an open city block for me to experiment and do fun things on. But this one is going to be our actual laser wall. So laser wall goes here, and do we overlap like this? Is that how it works? I believe so. We overlap one tile. Now all of this is old tech, but we got to be careful of the power line, because the power line is obviously useful, but we can get rid of the train line. Now, what happened to my oil? This oil is no longer flowing. These pump jacks are not doing anything because the target is full. The oil is flowing up to here, 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 and then I can't see anymore. Something's wrong with my oil pipeline, which is not good. So I might go check that out first. But first I want to just hook this into power, so there's like some form of defense. Our walls are already getting chewed on, but that's fine. Maybe bring my Spidertron over here as well. Where is my Spidertron? Oh, not this nonsense again. Always, where's my Spidertron? Hello, Shaka. Let's get you over to me. And we'll go for a little walk and check out what's going on with the oil pipeline. Have a look around these biter nests. Maybe we can kill some. I don't know. We'll see. First trip on Shaka. Look at this black Spidertron. Looks friggin' crazy. It really amplifies the red eyes. Ah, this pump is out of power. Why have they destroyed my pump? What? Why would they do that? That's so weird. It's not a military target. It doesn't generate pollution. Why would they just destroy my pump for no reason? Carrying on. Let's keep building. That fit in perfectly. What a miracle. We're extending our base. It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger because we have the resources to support it. We will probably get our drones and stuff to help us out at some point. Did I go way too far? I went way too far, didn't I? This is the edge, and then we turn. Shaka, get over here, please. I need a little bit of help here, because there's 3 nests, like, really, really close to me. Drag some power over. Okay, we got power here on this laser wall, so we can go and deal with these guys now. I don't know who told me. I think Power was, like, telling me use non-AoE explosives, but why? Isn't this more DPS? Like, all this AoE is hitting everything over there. I feel like it's better. Like, why would I want to single target this? The AoE is really wide. It does more damage. I feel like it's better. Alright, something's happening. Yep, okay, so this thing's attacks, while it's good, it's going to drain my everything. And I've run out of power here. Oh, crap. There's no more substation here. Yeah, okay. So while the defense is okay, it means I instantly need to go to the planet to resolve the issue. Alright, it's on the way home. I'm going to go and sort it out. But then this wall's not built, but that's also fine, I guess. So this is a little bit annoying, but I don't know about it. It's not really kind of fully automated because, I mean, repair kits aren't being made and neither is like these towers and stuff. So maybe I'll just put enough towers in there. What got destroyed? I think... Alright, let me drop a chest. I don't have a steel chest. I'm going to just drop any chest here. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna drop everything in my chest. Oh crap, no personal logistics, please. And then drop my stuff. And we'll quickly do a trip over. SS power, let's go. Oh, I just got back and I want to do another flight out. But you know what? While I'm flying, I can actually build this wall remotely. So what we're doing is we're extending this out. About, oh, stupid cliff. About here. And we just use this to do it. Oh, I need a proper yardstick for this. Well, once this comes out, it'll be the yardstick. Alright, SS power is gone. Go back to Nalvis. While it travels, I will multitask. I'll attempt to multitask. Something's coming to build this, right? So slow. Come on. Cliff explosives will have to wait. I really wanted to go back with cliff explosives and just blow up some annoying cliffs that's been annoying me this whole time. Can someone explain to me why there's biter expansion only on one side of my Gleba base? Like, it's only ever here. It's never here. Like, touch wood, I haven't got the proper defenses to defend this place. But I've never seen these guys come and attack this thing. It's weird. Anyway, we've got ammo, I think. Where's my ammo being made? Is it being stored at all, or is it just being made and then just shipped? Oh, look at that. We got infinite ammo. So ammo is no longer a problem. Oh man, this thing is a problem. Why is it so slow? 64 kilometers per second. Need some speed modules up in here. It's slow because the thruster fuel is slow. Okay. We need to fix up this ship a little bit. Need to add some maybe like more solar panels and chuck some speed modules on there. What's the power consumption like on the ship? 750 kilowatts out of 1.5 megawatts. I think if we add some stuff over here, we should be sweet. There's like a combination of this ship and my other ship that I need to like learn to use both of. Like these 3 asteroid collectors seem to be sufficient. It's better than having asteroid collectors in every single direction, I feel like. So for my next ship, I think I'm going to take the lessons from both of these. One, we're going to implement the ability to make its own bullets because I like that. 2, we're going to implement the 3 engine thing. But we're going to use 3 frontal asteroid collectors, collecting specific asteroids and doing it that way because I feel like that's better. I don't like the sushi belt on the second thing. All right. This thing's built. Now I can finish this little creation because all I wanted to do was measure how far from one to the next I need to build because I don't need these like everywhere. I just need these to cover the wall and do some building. I will cover here and here though, something like that. That way they have like alternate paths to go. And then that should make its own wall while I travel over and deal with Glebber stuff. We need a radar. Do we need a radar, really? Do we not have a radar anywhere here? Put a radar here. Can't see anything over here. All right, anyway, let's finish the build then. This is not right. What the heck was I doing? This was meant to go here. Yes, yes, yes. Drop to planet. Drop. I'm going. I get it. You're still good, just dying slowly, right? Because of the power situation. But I'm proud of you. You defended my base. Like, it worked, right? We just need potentially more rocket launchers. For some reason, when the lasers start shooting, my power just like disappears, even though I have 117 spare megawatts. Super weird. Does laser shots really expend that much? I'm going to take some turrets with me, and obviously I'm going to take some ammo with me into my rocket launcher, so I can shoot these bastards. Now, with my ammo and my rocket launcher, I think that's everything I need. I need some substation. I do have some spare substation here, right? Yeah, I got 41 spare substation. These guys can have all of it. Now, while I'm at Glebber, yes, send down some more repair packs. Wait, I'm making my own repair packs over here. Damn it. What am I doing? Bring the repair packs. Am I making repair packs here? I am. You're only making 100. What are you kidding me? Make more than 100, you silly muppet. All right, cool. That's everything I need, I think. Do I need some like belts and stuff? Belts and inserters, just in case they break those. What else is over there? I don't know. Let's go before we get another attack wave. So basically this defense at the moment isn't automated so much that it buys me time. It buys me time to get here and deal with the actual attack. So this is the attacking force that appears to have spawned and is constantly sending stuff at me. I'm stuck. Help me, rocket turrets. Okay, I killed the attack wave. Let me see if I can kill some nests. Can I have some like mush? Yamako mush, please? Why is the Yamako mush stopped working here? Hold on, 1 second. I need to give these logistics bots some turrets to work with. Then they can go repair all the electrical systems. Why is the electrical system completely cut here? I don't understand. There's electricity here. This thing is cut. Oh no, this thing is being destroyed. And so has my belts. All right, damn it. All right, let me go deal with the nest first, because I already cleared the nest, so I'm gonna just be careful. I said I'm gonna be careful and then I died. But that's fine. I can bring down the rest of the stuff that I need to repair stuff. Where is my stuff that repairs stuff? I need some of these towers. Let's just bring all 50 of them. So to truly automate this place, what I need to do is produce all the items used in that place that's getting attacked, set up a logistics that goes all the way from my base over there so it can deliver any supplies it needs. Then it's truly fully automated. But right now it's only like kind of semi-fully automated. But I feel like since this is the place that always gets attacked, what if I just put tons more rocket towers here? Then they can handle anything that gets thrown at them, right? Yeah, we've got splitter issues, we've got every issues. Let me just get the power on. So in theory, I should be able to chuck one of these here and a repair bot will get the power back on. And with the power back on, we got rockets in the rocket turrets, beauty. Now I gotta go claim my corpse and then hopefully I can get my stuff back. It's gonna be a little bit dicey. There's my corpse. Oh, that was close. Gonna dodge this fly. There you go. Some pro sidestepping there. Now, I'm gonna kill these guys. I need to put down some rocket turrets, I think. Why do I only have 50 rockets? Didn't I bring like 1 billion rockets over? Let me take some rockets. Now, wondering if, should we bother dealing with this nest at all? Or should we just like maybe, you know, ignore the nest and just build more defenses? Let me try killing some of them and seeing if I can kill like maybe a nest or something. I reckon 5 is enough. We can do one more. This is our fallback point. And I got 36. Oh no, I got 100 on me. Let's put that in there. So that little island's our fallback point. And then we'll slowly start killing some of these. Ow, ow, ow. Don't have any food either. One nest. Ow. Can laser these ones down. Wait, do I not have my power armor with my lasers? Ah, got 2 nests. Oop, dodge these birdies. Ow, ow. These birdies are starting to really hurt. Got 1 more nest to deal with. There we go. I think that's all of them. Don't let lasers take care of these guys. Oh no, there's 1 more. There we go. All of them. What are you? I couldn't hover over and see what that one actually was. Alright, that nest is taken care of. Now I'm going to take these rockets and probably set up a few more so that maybe it can mostly defend itself. Not having food kind of sucks. Are you farming stuff now? Why are you still not farming stuff? I don't understand. I got a full belt of spoilage. Is my Gleba process fully stopped? What? Why do I have a full belt of spoilage? Do I not have spoilage handling on this belt? Hold on, I think I've stopped my entire Gleba process. Need to fix this. 1 second. Then we'll come back and fix everything else. Where is the spoilage belt? Ah, there's no spoilage handling on the end of this belt. Damn. Can we move this like 1 tile out? And then even then, spoilage isn't really handled that well. We need to move this 2 tiles out, but then let me add the spoilage handling then. So it does it automatically from now on. How is this spoiled? How long has this been doing this for? Weird. Spoilage is this belt back here. So whoever's using my blueprint, make sure you do spoilage handling at the end of this belt, because apparently that can happen. I'll just manually clear it for now to get the Yamakos flowing, because I need some Yamakos to start off this whole process. But at least I have spoilage to make nutrients now. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Holy moly, there's so much spoilage on this belt. This must have happened for an hour if this whole thing's spoiled, right? Because there's a 1 hour spoil timer on Yamako. Alright, all the spoilage is cleared. Where's my Yamako? What's going on? Let me bring some landfill as well. Why is this all out of... Oh, it's all out of stone. Jeez. This is all the landfill I get. What's going on with my little town? What have I done? Something weird has happened. Something's wrong with my farm, I guess? Ah, there's spoilage in here. I see. Oh, I'm missing a farm too. Let me go get a farm. What are these missing? Belts. So if I give it some belts and some splitters, maybe you can repair stuff. It's got the splitters. It doesn't have the belts to repair things. Great. Can you guys fix all these belts, please? I don't even have any more drones left. There's only literally 4 drones left dealing with everything. Jeez. What is this thing? Ah, inserters. I don't have any inserters. There you go. Go fix everything while I go fix the main problem in the city. Do I don't have any more steel anywhere? The heck? I'm gonna build like a few farms. That way they have like backup farms over there. Now, why is all this spoilage? Great. Now they can get started. Excellent. I can get some nutrients. Where's nutrients? Okay, now I gotta get some nutrients into the nutrient thing. There we go. Nutrients are starting. This is all kicked off. This is all kicked off. Everything's kicking into gear now. Now, the other issue is how's my power going? The jelly nut farm has been sustaining power. Excellent. Jelly nut farm is backing up on seeds. Excellent. So we have no issues there. All right, everything's going again, it seems. This thing's out of nutrients, but that's fine. Spoilage should all clear itself out and nutrients should start going ahead now. Yep. Flux is starting. This nutrients is going, which will feed the nutrients everywhere else. Yep. Everything's kicked off. Let's go focus back on defense. Let me get some more inserters and stuff. Next time we come here, we got to bring some more construction drones. That's the one thing we're lacking here. And also just general construction materials. Interesting. Get some more repair kits too. Do I have construction drones here? I've got 13. What's going on here? Nothing. What is this thing missing? Splitter. Should have brought all my construction materials. Man, this is taking way longer to repair than I thought it was. Do I not have any more splitters? I really need to bring some construction materials over. Mark II splitters. Iron gear wheel electronic circuit. Alright, we're gonna have to downgrade to Mark II splitters because I can't make Mark III splitters here. Should be fine because the speed of transport of this thing is not really that important. It's the seed belt. Now one more thing is splitting over here somewhere. Wait, these are stack inserters. Oh my god, there's so many different bloody materials. One more trip. We're almost there and then we can up the defenses and then we should be sweet for a while. I could just add it onto like the back. That would be like the easiest thing to do, I suppose. Like this. That way it's already tacked onto the existing stuff. That's already on a red. Perfect. I just want to double up the rockets a little bit without increasing too much infrastructure, I guess. Cool. 3 more rockets. I mean, it's already doing a pretty damn good job, right? Yeah, I think we're sweet. Can sacrifice some Yamako. Yeah, we'll be fine. Double up one more. What do you guys think? You reckon that's enough extra rockets? I think that's enough extra rockets. It already did a pretty good job. I think what it really needed was just some more stuff in this chest for it to do repairs with. So I'm going to give it all the stuff that it needs to repair whatever breaks down here. And then hopefully we can, if it gets attacked again, then we can troubleshoot the process accordingly. But I think we're good with those extra rockets. It already did a pretty good job. What have you guys done? You picked up a bunch of copper ore. How? We'll drop the extra construction robots in here because we need repairers here. Maybe we'll take like a little bit back into my base. Not 1, but like 15. Yeah, 14. That's a reasonable number to repair this tiny base, right? Alright, cool. Yamako's all backed up. That's not good. Yamako should be flowing. Something's wrong with my process. Now, you left with a bunch of agricultural science. Lovely. Before my bullets ran out. So everything's going again. Why is Yamako fully backed up? That's not good. You're fully backed up. You're going. I just requested some sorely missed items on our planet, so that's good. Yeah, everything's sort of good now on this planet. I'm going to leave everything going as is. So we're going to leave very soon when the ship comes back. So I'm going to drop everything off. We've got all our landfill. I'll put our landfill in here just in case there's like issues out there, it gets attacked and we lose all our landfill. Landfill is very important for developing stuff over here, so we need to make sure it doesn't get destroyed somehow. Oh, I forgot to drop off the farms over there. Alright, it's fine. We'll drop it off next time. I mean, we have to come back if everything gets destroyed again. Annoying. Where is our spaceship? It's on the way. Oh, do you reckon we have time to go to our farm and come back? I reckon we do. Let's give it a go. I want to drop off one farm. Imagine if they come in and our rockets do take them down, but they happen to like blow up our farm. And we have to like come back to replace it. I don't even think you need a wall, honestly. Like, what does the wall even do? Everything's working, right? Why is this Yamako thing not being consumed? Everything's working. It feels like everything's working. Hopper is not. Everything's like backed up. Rockets are being created. Science is being created. Yeah, whatever. Everything seems to be working. Science is being done. Alright, great. I'm gonna launch myself out to space again. Don't want to miss the rocket launch. Are we here yet? Oh, still slowly traveling. This platform is so slow compared to my new platform. I think SS Power needs a bit of an upgrade. This one's so fast. So you're on Raimi. Is everything on Vulcanus going well? I think it's going well. Look how much science is backing up. Excellent. I think we've got so much backed up science we can do 2,000 a trip now. Do 2,000 a trip. Yep, we've arrived. Let's travel to the space platform. We'll manually deliver the load with the stuff. Don't leave without me. Nah, it left without me, the piece of crap. Look at that. It just leaves without you. Awesome. We'll take the next rocket. Off we go, off this horrendous little planet. That took me way longer to troubleshoot than I thought. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. I think our defenses have held a lot better, and we've got way more defenses now, so yeah. Off we go. Oh, don't forget the critical thing changes back to automatic, otherwise nothing will deliver for ages. But we're doing well. We're getting all our research done. None of this stuff requires agricultural science, but I want it done. We really extend our science production at some point as well, because we're getting towards the end. Oh, we can get our mech armor soon as well. Awesome. B1 with the machine. But yeah, electromagnetic science will be the last thing that we need to unlock everything, and then we can go to Aquilo, a new planet, and learn this science. Cryogenic plant. Oh man. Cryogenic science pack. And there's another one after this. What is this thing? Promethium science pack. Jeez. So many things to learn. Railguns. What is a railgun? Research productivity. Quantum processor. We've got another chip soon? Amazing. What is all this for? To get legendary quality stuff and the fusion stuff. So you can't get fusion until you get to the 4th planet. Interesting. But we're gonna unlock all the useful stuff. What is an electromagnetic plant? Crafting magnets. No idea. So many things to discover on the last planet. But in the meantime, we are going to research all of the orange tech. Oh, artillery is even locked behind orange tech. Amazing. We want cliff explosives. I've been wanting cliff explosives since so long ago. Wait, why are we back over here? Have we not, did we leave and then come back, or have we just like never left? We just had like no fuel the whole time, or have we been traveling this whole time? Did we make 2 round trips? What is happening? We kind of gone there and back and then loaded and then gone back again in the time I was checking the research tree, whatever. Anyway, I'll cut over to when we arrive on Nalvis at last, if I remember to drop to the planet. Oh, you can select dropping to Nalvis, and then when it gets to Nalvis, I think it drops you off before it leaves. Alright, we are back on Nalvis now, and we need to do a lot of things. So I just wanted to mention that I do read all your comments, and there is a lot of things I need to implement and a lot of things that I need to do, like fix this, for example. But yeah, I'm going to show you my Factorio to-do list just to show you that there's a lot of stuff to be done, and I will try to get around to it. But, you know, everything in Factorio takes so long. So yeah, I'll do what I can. Right now, I think I need to fix this stuff, whatever's going on here. So what is your problem? Filter. I need to get some chests for this stuff. Okay, that's fine. I need to grab my personal logistics, and I'll take care of these robots first. We're having power issues again. Oh, Steam has gotten into the water again. How? It's only this one. Why does this keep happening? Steam. Water. I don't see anywhere the steam crosses with the water. Someone tell me. Someone look at this and tell me where the steam crosses with the water. Ah, yeah. Is it here? This is misaligned, but that's kind of fine. Was it that? The water is here. Water? I have no idea. Anyway, focus. We've got to figure out how to do this science thing, because I've got way too much science now. So let me logistics request the science. Why do I have too much science? Is that a problem? Let's get that going first. Holy crap. What the hell is going on? You go here. Yep. And then you be green science. Lime science. I don't know what to call this. Color science. Green science is already taken. Now you got some home for science. Holy crap. I got so much orange science. And we got no home for the other thing. Give me a second. We need tungsten plate home as well. Alright. Temporary homes for everything. Why do you guys have nowhere to go? I have no idea. Anyway, while these bots are trying to sort themselves out, I'm going to deconstruct the rest of this old wall, and we were going to start working on the new wall. Oh, careful with the pipelines. Really want to start getting my new science center up and running so we can start researching cliff explosives. Man, it's been way too long. I know these two walls don't align properly. I don't know what I've done. Something crazy, no doubt. Should just shift everything out one tile just to make it even. Screw it, whatever. I don't care. Do I care? I kind of care, but whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll fix it at some point. Ah, yes. Another thing on our to-do list. Land mine defense. on walls. I do listen to you guys. It's just, I don't know, it's just so hard on Factorio to like stay on task and get things done. Like I really want to get my science center and researching cliff explosives, but now I realize it's nighttime and someone told me it's really hard to see stuff at nighttime. So I'm going to grab night vision. Do I have night vision? Is that a thing? What does night vision do? I've like never used night vision in my life. Steel and advanced circuits. Let me grab that off my main bus. Steel, red circuits, night vision. How does this night vision stuff work? Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait till nighttime because it's about to be daytime now. Do I put this on somewhere? Do I put this in my personal grid? How does it work? Night vision cannot be used as armor. Oh, it's like a big thing. All right. Night vision. Night vision is on now. So next time it's nighttime, let's see if that solves the problem. There's a reason why I don't want to do lights everywhere, because it's just another thing that I have to maintain, and then I have to add lights to every single build, and I have to add lights to every single pathway. And I know lights look amazing, and it's something I usually will implement if I'm doing like a personal playthrough, but I don't think you guys want to watch an entire episode of me adding lights to the entire base, and when I change stuff around having to like dismantle all the lights. Anyway, back to the task at hand. Let's get our science center up and running. I think I picked this central area for science, so let me get that going. Let's get rid of some of the superfluous stuff. Let's route the oil better now that we have a sort of pathway for it. Probably want it to come in first and then go down before we don't want to like run it along the wall in case it gets constantly destroyed. Can run it behind these towers. I'm stupid. Why don't I run it upwards? Why would I run it downwards? God. You know, I keep doing stuff and then I don't, like when I catch myself making a mistake, I'm not like fixing it and I'm paying for it like later on, because I'm going to build something later and then I'm going to be like, okay, now I need to fix this problem. I'm going to run it completely out of the way of the builds, like this way. I mean, I have landfill. I could just keep running it upwards. Oh, that sounds like a really fantastic idea. White science is a problem. Yep. I need to figure out a permanent storage solution to this white science, or just like tell it to like stop producing stuff if it's not being used, because it just keeps producing stuff and then my stuff just keeps getting backed up and then issues are occurring. So where is my landfill? Let me just grab some landfill. Maybe I should add landfill to my thing for future. It's like 100. Yeah, in case I need to build some stuff I can. I'll try to do things more properly rather than trying to rush to the stuff I'm excited to do. Alright, we're running it through this landfill area now, next to the water. Overextended, that's fine. We can chuck a thing. Where did it overextend? This is fine. Is it just overextended right at the end? I usually add a pump right at the end. So if I just put a pump, say here. Yep, that looks okay. Let's decommission the old pipeline. You can just tell I'm going to like decommission something dumb, right? Oh, night vision is on. It's so orange. Is this good, guys? You guys like this? I mean, it's better than pitch black darkness, right? Amazing. I like it. Can you adjust the night vision's like color somehow to make it like more daytime? I don't think so. That's awesome. I can see. Huh. Oh man, thank you for that suggestion. This is actually great. Fantastic. Alright, where's my science build? And which part of this is useless? This? Nothing in here. Alright, we've cleared up the science area. So say we've got some science being input somewhere. Let's figure out what the build will look like. I want to account for the final science build. So if we look at like one of the later researchers, how many sciences are there? Like what is this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 sciences and potentially in the future more sciences. So we're going to have to do belt weaving and belt weaving from 2 sides, right? So let me implement that. Let me grab some red and thingo belts, red belts and red jumpers, make more jumpers. Maybe we need like 100 should be more than enough. But basically we want this system, right? So I'm going to steal one like that. In fact, I'm going to save this in my blueprint basics book. Maybe not basics. Maybe it's under balance. Oh, maybe it's under balances. And we'll call this, it's called braiding apparently, belt braiding. I'm going to save my blueprints under the lowest level possible because if I need to upgrade, I can just press Ctrl U. But let me just do this. So if I say I have braiding here like this, right? Now that handles 8 different sciences. Let me grab some labs. You're not being used. Spoilage in the labs. Oh dear, that's another thing we need to handle. So the agricultural science can actually spoil in the labs themselves. What? I hate Gleba. Gleba is still haunting me here. Did you guys see that? You guys saw spoilage in the labs, right? Jesus. But anyway, so back in the day, the way you would do this sort of thing was, let me just grab one. You only had 8 sciences, right? So this would handle 8 sciences. So you'd have something like this. We'll grab a science from here, a science from here, and then we would grab a science from here. How do we do 4 lots of science? Because that's only 3 of the 8. Let me think about this for a sec. Yeah, I might take this build into a test environment so I can actually test with the real sciences rather than make a big mess here. I'm not sure if this is the best way to do it, but say you have 8 sciences braided like this. You kind of need a pair of labs to trade science between each other. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so this is getting all 8 sciences into the labs, right? Now, the other thing we got to figure out is how do you handle spoilage? Because we can handle spoilage out of the end of the belt fine. But what happens if the green science is in the labs and then they spoil? Is there a thing that could tell logistics drones to pull spoilage out of labs? That would be freaking amazing. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. But I think this works. Let me just turn on a research that requires that science. Something that requires agricultural science. Do we have infinite research that requires agricultural science? Yeah, this should be fine, right? And then say I have a bunch of these sort of lab pairs that trade between one another. That works fine. And then the labs can pass, we need it to pass backwards and forwards, up and down as well, like this. Basically, the labs just need to pass everything to each other as well. I mean, there's no harm in passing it sideways too, I guess. But no, we'll keep it in lab pairs. That way they can pull off all 8 belts and everything seems to be working that way. Now, the trick here is normally you would have this, because you didn't have all this extra science back in the day. So you would have your braided belt coming in the middle and then you'd have this set up like on the other side, right? But this doesn't work for this because I can't add any more belts to this system. If I have more sciences, I'm going to need to do stuff on the other side. So for example, let me just add like a bunch more of these. So I have a bunch of labs, which is excellent, and they're all doing their research. Now, why is it so fast? Is this too many labs? I don't know. These are not researching. Well, I guess things are taking ages to pass stuff, but that's fine. I want to like look at this. Is this working properly? Why does it keep? Because it keeps passing science back and forth. So if I have too many, it just keeps passing science back and forth and no science ever gets researched. Hilarious. Does it know? Is this a good setup or is this kind of dumb? The reason why I have it passing backwards and forwards is that what I'm thinking is I need this on the other side, right? And on the other side, I'm going to have my other sciences. Now, how many sciences are actually left? So let me do this one first. So we definitely have this one, and then we're going to get electromagnetic science, right? And then we only have 2 more sciences left. So we don't need this back braid belt thing. We only need this one. There, that's your last sciences, right? And now if I research something that requires all of this, for example, whatever this unresearch, no, in Q research. So it uses all the research. Then in theory, if I just pull the stuff like this, well, this is a little bit different. I just need to pull that and that and that and that, right? And then it should pull the right sciences. Or do I need to filter these belts to only pull a particular science in one direction? That way I can expand this infinitely. And what I mean by that is, so the science over here is pulling agricultural science and white science, right? So the only science that should go through this way is agricultural science and white science. And to go this way, we want the one that's pulling off this back belt. So this is the only one pulling purple and yellow science. So we need to put a filter for purple and yellow science. I'm only worried a little bit about this. That means we need very specific inputs on all these belts. Like they can't just be any mix of any science. They need to be like specific now. So yeah, if we do that pair and then going forwards, upwards, we want all the sciences except something, right? Like going downwards, we only want these 4 sciences. Going upwards, we want these 8 sciences. Oh man, that's so annoying. Oh, we don't even have enough filter for 8 sciences. Alright, that's not going to work. So up and down is not going to be filtered. Alright, screw the filter idea. I don't like the filter idea. Let's just see if this works for a lab that's scalable on the size of a entire city block. Because at most, I'm going to have a city block, right? So here's a city block, and we're going to have science going up the front, like one end here. Our science is coming from this side, right? Give it a 1 tile gap. Make sure this is all lined up. And then we're going to have our labs going through like that in the middle. We'll just do these 4. Say like here, put an infinite energy source over. The problem is if I don't have the science to support this little setup, then everything's going to be moot. This is kind of silly, isn't it? But let's just test in testing if this works. And then I'll make a smaller version for like reality. Because I'm never going to have the science to support this early on, right? And then they're just going to be passing science back and forth and nothing's ever going to get researched. Oh man, I need to have less labs than what the science supports. But just for testing purposes, I want to see if it can even go up all the way. And then, let's say we put this here, doesn't matter where, and do something like that. Is this ever going to research anything? Let me get rid of this setup now. Wait, let me unpower this setup. And then let's have a look at if our research ever does any research. 14 science per minute. See, that's wrong. See how this is like never saturating properly? Let's give it 64 speed. So this is like a maximum belt as well. This is like a full blue belt of science. And we can see nothing is working. It's missing agricultural science because what? They've all spoiled. It's missing agricultural and white science. Hold on 1 second. Something is weird is going on. I think my belt braiding was wrong. 1 second. Okay. Anyway, with the correct belt braiding, let's see if it works. Oh yeah, eventually it kind of saturates and works, right? I'm getting 34 science per minute. That's not right. That can't be right. That's like way too low for a fully saturated belt, right? Yeah, it's definitely not happy with whatever the heck is going on with this. It's constantly taking science from one another because it doesn't know how to saturate. Okay, so this design kind of sucks, but what if we collapse it to be a little bit smaller? Or is there a better design? Have I just like tunneled myself into this horrible design? Like, let's try now. Let's just do like this many. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6 labs worth. That's looking a lot more saturated to me. Still a lot of excess faffing about. Don't like it. Don't like it. So the alternative way to this is, what if I move my braided belt this way? My last braided belt going this way, and then science passing backwards and forwards in one direction, right? Wow, I didn't realize researching the science would become a problem. Like, how is that even possible? So instead of passing, so the science needs to pass back and forth between the pairs. Fine. Each pair can pass between itself, but also we want the science from here to be passed backwards. That looks a lot more saturated to me. And it's reasonably expandable, right? I can take this whole setup and put it at the bottom. And I can add labs to this whenever I want, in theory. If I just take one of these pairs and then just slap it on the back. Yeah, kind of. I think we can do better. Let me try some stuff out. So I've switched the design a little bit. We've got half the science going this way, and this back belt is now just a full unbraided belt. And then I've moved the braided one over to this side. So this back belt is an unbraided belt. And that way science comes in from the bottom and from the right, and then it gets passed upwards and to the left with these passing things. That way it only goes in one direction. They don't keep passing between one another. And this is very easily extensible. So if I need more science, I can just build out in a square, right? So I can just do this. And we'll start at the bottom left and we'll move upwards. I think that makes a lot more sense. If we run this at max speed, you can see it will eventually saturate. And obviously it'll be capped out at how much science is on the belts. But yeah, and we're getting proper research speed. Oh, damn. The research is done. 1 second. How do I get more research going? Let's see. What's the research speed on this? 84 per minute. Is that the fastest it can go? Because of the labs, or because what? If I have more labs, let's have a look at normal speed. I mean, it looks like it's struggling. Is it the inserters that are struggling to keep up with this? No, everything's researching and we're getting 85 per minute. What if we extend this setup to the maximum of a city block? I mean, 85 per minute is more than I can produce right now, which is not a problem, but I'm just trying to like future-proof this a little bit to be like, what if, you know, later I have more? Is that a square? That kind of looks like a square to me. Yeah, that would be this, what a new science center looks like that can support every single science pack. Let's see if this can saturate. Yeah, it can, and we can get to like 250 science per minute as long as we have the input for it. I think that's good enough for me. This seems to work. Now the only question is, how are we going to handle spoilage off the back of this? I know I can just take the spoilage off the end of the agri-science build, but what about the spoilage in the labs? Do I need like a separate spoilage handling thing? But will it put spoilage in? It won't put spoilage in, it'll only take spoilage out. I mean, theoretically, to handle spoilage, like say the research switch, right? And these are all loaded with science. Come on, someone tell me a good way to handle spoilage. So say we're researching agri-science, and then now we're researching something that doesn't require agri-science, and everything in the lab's spoiled, right? Does that mean you would need to have a separate spoilage belt on the back of every lab? Because a lab doesn't know to pass spoilage to the end, right? Even if I told it to, like, say I had a spoilage filtered inserter over here, it's not going to pass spoilage over, is it? So let me cancel all my research, for example. All right, great. All my research is canceled, and now there's agri-science stuck in here. Great. Let's go on 64 speed and wait for the agri-science to spoil. Man, that's going to take forever. Can I go faster? Settings, spoilage timer. All right, I'll wait till we've got to test this. So let's wait for it to spoil, and then I'll be back. Oh, this is awesome. Something really interesting is happening. I've been running this at 64%, 64 speed, and everything's been spoiling, and it looks like spoilage is being like passed through the system somehow, and it's all landing at the end of the labs. Check it out. Wait, not this one, but like, see, they get like out and passed upwards. So all the spoilage is just all in this lab and these labs. Cool. So that means if I just handle spoilage at the end, then we're sweet. Oh, thank God. Let me just put this back to 1 speed. So say I have a spoilage thing coming out here, right? That should pull spoilage out of there. And then say I get an incineration tower and then run this. It's pulling the spoilage out of this one. And then somehow not out of these other ones though. Weird. Because the stuff that's spoiling in here is being passed somehow into here. Do I need it on every single end belt? Let me test it with it on every single end belt. I think somehow that's worked. If you just have spoilage handled at the end of your system on the left and at the top, it seems to do it. And there's no more spoilage in the system. And then when I start researching again, yeah, it works. Nice. Okay, so we need spoilage handling at the very end. Cool. So this is probably the system that I'm going to go with. So I'm going to blueprint this whole thing. I know it's not sort of even, but let me just move this down a little bit. Wait, 1 second. I wanted to add a cargo landing pad here. This is what I wanted to test, because there's going to be like a cargo landing pad, obviously, right? Yeah, okay. So it is not even, but I need it to be like this. So say there's a cargo landing pad here, like we'll put it in the center. Then yeah, that's fine, right? The incinerator's kind of a little bit in the way. Let's just move this somewhere, like here will do. Maybe like 1 tile down, and then they can handle incineration from this side, and this one can go this way. Let's go down 1 more, like that. That way it's kind of all contained within the city block, and I can do all my belt weaving here and here somehow, right? I believe that works. So we need some like logistics boxes. We'll set that up in the blueprint as well. So we'll need logistics boxes for white science. So there's no space for drone ports here either. Damn. Might have to like replace some of the middle ones with like a drone port somehow. We'll figure that out in the actual thing, but, or maybe it doesn't, like we don't need drones in the middle of our science bay, right? We just need like a drone port down here. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, so we'll get the science handled like this. That way the drones can take the stuff from the cargo landing pad and chuck it in here. Then we can, you know, weave all of them together and tie it all together in this science block. All right, cool. I think I'm happy with this. I'm going to save this into, I guess, basics. And this will be like science. Where's science? Train unloading. It's kind of like a new section. We'll just put up here. Research labs. Oh man, that took way longer than I thought it would take to build something like this. That's crazy. All right, we'll build this into our block and see what happens. I mean, if there's not enough science, I feel like the science would just all filter out to the side, and then these top labs will be researching. Or maybe I can like scale it down somehow. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know if there's any harm in just building too many science labs, but we'll have to see in my actual game. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to implement this, and we'll be right back when it's done. Back to my real game now. I'm going to get rid of these drone things. Then let's slap down the blueprint and see if it works. I think that's the correct place. Probably want to put down a couple of drone ports like here. I have to move this cargo landing pad somewhere else. Probably put the drone port here. Do I not have enough labs? Do I not have labs being made somewhere? Silly. Labs are being made, but they haven't been set up properly. Alright, great. So the drones will slowly start making and filling in these labs, hopefully, and we'll see how this goes. Alright, while the labs are being built, let's see what we can do about the actual science. So we want the red-green mix and the other mix over here. Can we like shift this up just a little bit? Alright, we need our red-green mix here, I guess. Maybe I should have the science going down, no. Or it doesn't really matter what... Wait, did I build my science in the wrong spot? I built my lab in the wrong block. Oh, night vision. Alright, let's put it in the right block this time. And while our bots are doing that, let's figure out the input. What's getting attacked? What is this place? It's my old iron mining outpost they're attacking? Alright, sure. So let's get the red science belt down. So where's red? Red is currently coming out of here. We probably want it to like directly go out the side from now on and travel down the main area. So let's get that going. Kind of like it going on this side of the pole. Or should I just do things a bit better? We'll keep this side of the pole clear. I think going this way will be fine. That's not in the way of the pole. Cliffs. Soon, cliffs, soon. I'll deal with you very soon. Okay, so that's our first science block. It can go into, say... There we go. We've got red-green science in now. These guys are all hard at work. Excellent. Now, the next thing we need is our blue military science. So, is that going to go on the back of this block, I guess? No, it's going to go in here. Alright, cool. Blue science is here. Military science is here. So, let's just fix this up now while we're here. The military science is all being created in sort of one direction. So, let's get that going this way. I guess military science can go downwards, right? Because that's the input over there. Maybe we should do this properly now while we're doing stuff properly. What we'll do is we'll get it going all the way out to the edge. And then it can come downwards. And same with the blue science. You can do that. And then you can come over here and then we'll merge it somewhere over here out of the way. That way we can expand this if we need to. Because we want to sort of expand the science here while we're at it. I think that's like a good idea to do now. Lovely. That's blue and military science into the system. The next two science we're going to do is this, and conveniently we've got this over here. So we're going to feed that one into there. Don't want it to go through our other areas, so we'll do this. I think we've learned a hard lesson about keeping this narrow pathway clear. There we go. We've got all 6 of our sciences in now. So now we just need to get white and the other science. So I'm going to do this properly. We'll take the cargo landing pad. Good, there's nothing in there, thankfully. And we'll chuck it down over here. Where's my cargo landing pad? It's over here. Put it here. Great. I don't... Oh, no. Alright, 1 second. Let me undo that. Because this has all the stuff. So if I cut it, then it comes with all the settings. It'll figure it out eventually. Let me put down my beacon thing again. My drone port. Then these already have all the settings, which is excellent. Yep, 200k, 200k, 200k. Just change all these for future proofing purposes. Now, do we just want like a second layer of these just in case? I'm thinking just like double up all these boxes. Grab a thing here. Then we want to belt these out. So this one and this one is going to form a belt like that. Now, if I take some of my agri science and put it into the box, we should be able to get started. Oh no, spoilage. Damn you, spoilage. Spoilage is the bane of my existence. Let's get that over here and we will feed this into the first part of the belt. I kind of like this system. What do you guys think of this system? Cool, 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 cool. Science is being produced. Where's my red and green science? Just trickling. Ah, the labs are working. They're working from the back to the front because they get passed into this corner, right? Excellent. So we got science going again at 32 per minute. Excellent. So great. We've answered the question if we don't have enough science to feed this system, what happens? They get filtered into this top left corner, which is excellent. Now, we need this orange science. Where's my orange science? It's over here. Make sure we copy all the right settings to every box. Wait, that's orange science. What am I doing? Orange science comes out of here. Green science comes out of here. Get rid of the spoilage manually for now. White science goes in here. Let me just get rid of the green science for now. All right, excellent. So we've got all our sciences feeding now. So every science is sort of trickling as much as it can to the top labs. And any spoilage should be coming out of the belt in theory. All the green spoilage is being handled. And this is the fastest science that we've got at the moment, 22. But guess what? To cancel all this crap, we can finally research cliff explosives. And it's doing it. It's doing the research for cliff explosives. Hilarious. Took only 140 hours to get cliff explosives. It's got to be some sort of new world record. I'm going to go empty my inventory and I'm going to transfer the rest of this science over and then like decommission this old science center. Now, the first thing that I want to kind of do is create a buffer chest for the sciences. So I'm going to cut this belt. We're going to grab everything into a box. Now, this red-green can just share a box, I suppose. I don't think red-green's ever going to get too backed up on this side so I can see. But essentially, we want a home for the red-green science. So we're going to put it over here and it's going to request all of the red science. Then the green science, similarly, we're going to request all of the green science. And this is just going to act as a buffer. So it's going to go through here and then it's going to go through here. I think these inserters aren't going to slow down anything. And we'll just leave it at that. That way there's a home for it, right? So when I decommission, for example, this red, all this red science is going to go somewhere. There you go. Now we got all the red science going back in feeding our new system. There we go. That's clever, right? Then we're going to do a similar thing for all the other sciences. So let's get rid of let's keep the incinerator in case all this science spoils. But for example, over here for the military science, we will give it a home. So we'll do it probably at the end. Then let me just copy this design. That way I can just change the icon. Now, what's the way of changing the thing without changing the volumes? So let's get rid of this. If I just, nope, that's the way to change it. So if you just drag it over, it'll keep the volume. Great. Now military science also has a home. We of course need to power this thing. Next is blue science. So let's do that for blue science as well. There we go. Blue science now has a home. We can chuck some of our blue science in. So we can decommission this belt now and all of that should have a home. Next is the purple and the yellow science. Now none of this is researching anymore. Why? We're missing green science. Something's wrong with my green science. One second. Green science has completely run out of this, which is run out of plate. What happened to my plate? I have plenty of plate. Hold on one second. Let me troubleshoot this real quick. Peeling plate off this belt, which has nothing in it. So why don't we take plate off a better belt and let this one flow through, because that one's being taxed too hard. So why don't we take plate off this belt, for example, and just have a lot more plate going through. I don't think that hurts anything. We'll fix up all our science at the end of this episode too. Let me just continue to do this little process. So yellow and purple science needs a home as well. So I'm just going to copy this little majiggy. And we're going to go do the same treatment for yellow and purple science. So it doesn't really matter where we do it, because I just want a little buffer, right? And this will be a good test, because the yellow science you can see here is like fully buffered out. It doesn't matter where I drop my drone ports right now. Maybe I should just put a proper city block on this. Now this is being destroyed as usual. We really got to landmine this section to see if it helps. One thing at a time, guys. One thing at a time. All right, cool. So yellow science is now being buffered here for now. And purple science needs to be buffered somewhere. And it's being merged over here, so it can be buffered over here as well, I guess. Great. Hopefully green science will start kicking off again. Yep, green science is indeed producing, so hopefully our research will start very soon. Now, all the white science and the orange science and the agricultural science is being buffered here. I don't think spoilage matters in here, but maybe I should handle the spoilage inside the chest as well, so that we don't get a billion spoilage in the chest. But let's continue decommissioning this. This will tell us what we need to do next. So we get all the white science and we chuck it in these boxes. We really need to control the white science. We can't just keep making more boxes for white science, right? Okay, that's the white science done. I think all of this is okay to decommission. Really need a spoilage box as well. Let's just put the spoilage box directly into the incinerator. You know, if we change the spoilage box to an active requester chest, will that not just solve all our spoilage problems? Ugh, I don't have any active requester chests on me. That's fine. Yeah, we can think about doing that at some point. Anyway, we can decommission this belt now, and hopefully all that science will trickle backwards and through. Now we've got everything for lime science, so we can decommission this belt as well, which means we can decommission this entire science center now and all of this crap. Excellent. I think we're done with our science. We just need a home for like all this other stuff, carbon fiber, and let me just copy this chest. We'll put the home for these like in the back over here. That way if I need more space, I can do it. And then we can remove these things. All right, what are you missing? Labs. No home for labs. Didn't I give a home for labs over here? Labs can't be full. Ah, right, there we go. All right, we got no more warnings, which means everything got decommissioned fine, I think. Excellent. All right, I think for the end of this episode, instead of doing our other to-do list, since we're touching on the thing of science, let's fix all of our science here. What is happening here? Spoilage. Okay, right. Yes, take all my spoilage. Are we getting any sort of science happening at all, or what? What's happening? Green science. What's going on? Something's wrong. Green science should have trickled through by now. It's being blocked over here. Over here is no longer a red-green science belt. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I gotta fix this 1 second. Alright, we'll worry about the red-green science buffer in a bit. So I've just disabled that. This is gonna be the green science buffer chest. This is gonna be the red science buffer chest. We're gonna rework this at some point, so it doesn't really matter. But now let's just... oh, it's annoying. Red science. Red science should be dropping on the opposite. Green science should be dropped on this side, right? So that way if I just put inserters in, it should drop it on the correct side of the belt, I'm hoping. There we go. Alright, cool. We'll just get it dropping backwards for now. So any science that gets collected just gets dropped onto the belt. We won't worry about buffering the excess because as you can see, we have no excess of red and green science right now. Two easier sciences to produce and I haven't been producing it properly. But that's fine. Where our science is going again, which is what we want to see, and we will start working on some of these science buildings now. All right, great. I think most of the immediate problems are fixed. I can see all the science is buffering, all the spoilage is being handled properly, so we are all good. All right, to cap off this episode, I'm just going to do a real quick pass to make sure the volumes over here are all being produced in the correct amounts, but I'm not going to do the full final setup. The reason for that is we're very close to unlocking Speed Module 3 and all of the, well, Speed Module 3, and once we do the next planet, Productivity Module 3, I'm guessing somewhere. Productivity Module 3 is this. We can do this already? Egg handling, start research, capture any spawner. Oh, we can already get Productivity Module 3. All right, so yeah, we're very close to Productivity Module 3. I won't do that this episode, we'll do that next episode. But if we capture a spawner, then we can get Productivity Module 3 and we can get Speed Module 3, right? That means we can do all our final builds now with the proper right modules. So I don't want to do the setup with the ratios all correct for module 2s when I can do it for module 3s. So we'll definitely do that next episode. But for now, I just want to make sure that we are producing we're not capped out on science, right? So this is like 1.75 science and it requires 1.75 gears, which is producing 5 gears. Okay, that's more than enough. This setup over here is producing 1.66, so we're okay on red and green science, and we've got enough gear systems to support that. All of the intermediaries are in surplus, so we're good on there. Military science, we are at 1.5 military science, which is fine, right? As long as it's over 1, I'm okay, and we are in surplus, right? Everything is zeroed out, which is fine because that's what we want. Now, why is none of it producing? We have no walls, and we have no walls because there's not enough stone. All right, let's solve our stone problem then. Our stone problem solving is really liberating as well because it is our last thing that doesn't have, it's our last thing that's not using the proper smelting system. So that means I can decommission the entire coal belt as well, finally. So let me quickly do that. Now, of course, life is not as easy as just putting in a new stone smelter because what is the underlying problem is that our stone mine is depleting. So we need to deplete the rest of this stone mine and then we need to get a new stone mine going. So let me get that real quick. There's a stone mine luckily right here. I want to get rid of this one first, but unfortunately there's biter nests everywhere. So yeah, you know the drill. Clearing the biter nests. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. Yeah, this is a bad idea. There's biter nests all protecting each other. Come on, target the nests themselves. Don't worry about the biters. We don't care about the biters. They've expanded like right to the edge of my wall, so I just want to like clear it out a little bit before I expand my stone mine. I think that's okay. That one, and then maybe this one over here. Don't need to clear too much because they're just going to keep respawning anyway. So I'm going to expand this wall around to encompass this stone mine, and then we will be back. Nothing fancy going on. It's only a tiny little stone patch, but it should suit our purposes for now. I just expanded everything over, so I'm just going to add like ports over for construction. Now the green is definitely the construction area, so surely this should cover the entire wall, right? Let's just test it. There's a bit uncovered up here, so let me just cover that. Orange is logistics, green is construction. It should be able to repair this wall. Excellent. All right, cool. Oh, Does that mean my cliff explosives is done? Amazing. Is my science still going? 34 per minute. That's about the right pace. 34 per minute is the right pace because remember we built our purple and yellow sciences at half a science per second. So anyway, that's fine. I don't care about my science. We keep getting distracted by tasks, and it's probably really frustrating you guys to watch me play like this. But yeah, I gotta like stay on task. We're trying to build a smelting column here. Do I want to use my smelting column, or do I just want to, my mining column, or do I just want to like make a fresh one? I think that covers the entire ground. Great. Can build all that by itself. I'll do the belting. I think nothing fancy. We'll just get these side belts tacking in. I don't think anything's at capacity, so we can just tack in the side here, and we can tack in the side here. And I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to belt this up to my base. We're going to follow some sort of path, probably this outer path here, so like up this way. This stone mine is going to be very temporary anyway, so I don't want to do some like weird complex train setup. I don't think there's any point to it. And if I've done my measurements correctly, it should go on the outside of one of the city block paths and not interfere with anything. Oh, interferes with a little something here, but we can fix this. Wait. If we use these, then we can weave. What is this thing? This is a concrete thing. All right, cool. So in theory, that should weave, right? Excellent. That worked out nicely. You can get it past the nuclear power station. Not really. Or just makes it. Where's my stone though? Now, here's my stone thingy. Apparently, I have no more beacons left. How's that possible? I have no beacons left because I have no green circuits left. I have no green circuits left? Ah, I must have screwed something up here. Let's trace this green circuit pathing. Yeah, I don't see any more green circuits past this section. Something went wrong. So green circuits are here, 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 here. We're good up to here. Green circuits are good over this side. And then we're good over here. And then all of a sudden the green circuits get replaced by red circuits. The green circuits are on the red belt. And the stone plate problem caused issues with the green circuit somehow. So let me do that. This part is not meant to be plate. Let me just trace it to the end and I'll flush the belt from the end. So it's this red thing over here. Green circuits is on the yellow belt. Wait, there is green circuits here. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to like manually fix this. Alright, I'm just gonna sit here and just grab the stuff off the yellow bit for a while. Yeah, I can see like iron ore and all this random crap jamming up this stupid belt. I've made horrible mistakes in my playthrough. Anyone who's an advocate for bot malls can probably laugh at me now and be like, see, this is why you should have done a bot mall. Yes, a bot mall would have been useful here. See all that stone plate passing through? Let me just double check I'm not doing anything stupid. Yup, cool. Yep, there's no stone brick, I gotcha. But that's fine. We can put stone brick into here. Let me just temporarily put some stone brick into this system because I've been taking it out of it. If I put stone brick here, will it give it the correct spot? Yeah, cool. A little hack. Alright, let's keep taking the crap out of this system. Oh man, that little mistake I did with the steel belt is really costing me. I don't know how it got onto a green circuit belt, but... Alright, cool. I think I got enough green circuits. That means my beacon thing should start working again. Excellent. Let's put the green circuits back in here just in case. Work faster. Make more beacons. Eventually I'm going to chuck speed modules into everything. But anyway, that's fine. Let's hook up the stuff over here. It doesn't need beacons to start functioning at least. And then we'll expand on it accordingly. So stone belt. Oh no. The stone is going in the wrong hole. Stone should be going this way into this input. And now I gotta flush the stone out of here so I don't have the same problem as I did last time. Wait, no, that's not right. There's still a bit more stone left. Now stone bricks are coming out. And stone bricks can patch into wherever stone bricks used to patch into. Is it this one? Let me trace it properly. This one, and this is a stone brick ore path, apparently. I'm going to make an incorrect assumption that this was where stone bricks used to go. Oh man. Now, where's my new stone belt? That was the whole point of this. So I want my new stone belt to go where the old stone belt was, but I want it to like priority the old stone belt. So if I did something, let me just get rid of this and get all the belts coming out like that. And if I put a splitter in here that takes input priority from the right, which is that one, that should get me a full belt of stone out. Yes, that should get me a full belt of stone out, and that should feed all of these stone things. Now, I also need to just get all these speed modules up to snuff. I really got to change my blueprint over to be the correct blueprint. And all of these should have productivity 2 modules. Just need a row of these over here, and then that should be sweet. Get it lined up there. Can I make some beacons to help this whole thing out a bit? That's fine. It's making stone brick. It's making stone brick faster than I used to make stone brick, so can't really complain. Hopefully that's enough stone brick to satisfy our system. Our military science is lagging behind a little, I think, but that's fine. We'll let that run for a bit. Let's go check out other sciences and then we can tune accordingly. But that's a big job that was done as well, finally tacking off the correct amount of stone. So yes, military science is in the correct ratio. Now let's have a look at blue science. We made all of these blue science and these things should make 1.5 science. And it requires engines at 1.5 and there's not enough engines coming out of this system. So let's go and up our engine production. That can't hurt us, right? Our engines are chugging away at max. This actually produces 1.5 engine, but that's not really good enough, is it? So we probably need to like up our engine production. Why do these things not produce anything? Because you're out of steel, because steel plate is doing the steel plate issue. If you're wondering what this issue was, it was from a few episodes ago when I created my steel furnace. I accidentally tacked the raw material iron plate belt into the output of the steel belt. So it fed steel into every single system and broke everything. So now there's iron plate all around my base and I'm going to be finding these issues for years. I think that's fixed that belt. Let's fix this belt too. Someone's going to tell me in the comments that there's going to be a command that basically takes away, like tell the bots to take away everything on an incorrect belt or something. All right, I think that's fixed it. And now all my engines are chugging away. Looks like we need maybe a couple more engine things. So let me do that because we can. Right? We can definitely make more engine things. The whole point of building these old builds was that I could easily extend upon them, right? Isn't that the point? I know this is not a beacon build, but I'm not going to go through and do a beacon build right now. I'm just going to make more engines. That's the easy way to make more engines. I don't want to put any modules in here yet. We're going to rebuild all this very soon. All right, great. So we've got engines going. We've got all our stuff going on our main bus. Everything's going. Our science is going now. 25 per minute. Sure. So there'll be more blue science coming out. Let's have a quick look at purple science. This is going to be our limiting factor. 1 and 1. All right, cool. I think a very easy upgrade that I can do is just turn all of these into yellow to assembler 3s. Oh, I'm out of assembler 3s. Yeah. Let's just use that upgrade planner then. Don't want to upgrade the belt part. I just want to upgrade the assembler part. If we just make everything into assembler 3s, I don't see any issues with that. I think if we run out of some sort of raw material for this, then we will sort that out accordingly. Now, where is my military science as well? I think I want upgraded to assembler 3s just to boost our science production a little. But the thing is, science is not my main priority at the moment because I want to focus more on our space program. So I don't want science to chew up all our raw resources and then have to focus too much time on getting more raw resources going. I want my space program up and running as a high priority. So I think everything is good now with these new stone furnaces. It's producing what looks like a pretty close full red belt of stone, more than enough for our systems to handle. So that's all good. Next up is cliff explosives. We can finally get cliff explosives, I think. Let me build something in my bot mall, semi-bot mall, semi-regular mall. What is needed for a cliff explosive? They changed the thing. So we need grenades, barrels, site. Oh my god. They hate me. You want me to build cliff explosives on the other planet? Oh my god. Is cliff explosives meant to be an import? Because either I import calcite or I... What? Calcite. Either I import calcite or I import cliff explosives. So cliff explosives is not happening this episode, still. Oh man, let me think about this. This game is just trolling me. Alright, we definitely want cliff explosives. But I think given the fact that the recipe requires calcite means that we pretty much have to build it on Vulcanus and not over here and have cliff explosives as an export out of Vulcanus instead of just being built here. I don't know which developer thought this would be a fun idea, because I kind of want to stop playing Factorio because I don't have access to cliff explosives. But yeah, like it is what it is. We're going to do this on Vulcanus next episode, but this episode we've done enough. We've completely overhauled our science center, which is something I've been meaning to do for a really long time, giving us enough room to expand all our science in the future. We're very close to unlocking all the module 3s, which will allow us to do our final moduled builds. And yeah, we're going to go figure out how to capture a thing next episode, capture a spawner or whatever it is. next episode and research productivity module 3. And we'll set up our new productivity modules, we'll set up our cliff explosives, all while setting up a new spaceship to go to our 3rd planet to start working on electromagnetic science and unlocking all the quality stuff. Then we can decide what to do next after that. But we've done pretty well. We're 2 planets out of 3 now. Our spaceships are working pretty well. Let me just double check on them before I say that. Bullets are good, everything is good, exports are good. You've got 2,000, not enough thrust, something's gone wrong. My entire belt is ice. Look at that. Let me fix this real quick. Yeah, someone taught me how to flush things into space, so check it out. It's awesome. We're going to use this sort of system somehow, but definitely I'm not doing this sushi belt carousel bull crap anymore, ever again. So yeah, let me just put the right amount of stuff. I flushed 1/3 of the ice out, so there's still 1/3 of the ice on the belt. Then I'm going to let only this asteroid filter put stuff on the belt, which is just basically all our iron asteroids. And once it's sort of evenly loaded up with iron asteroids and stuff, hopefully we can do some stuff better and it stays even. We'll tune the amounts accordingly and keep a good eye on this spaceship, because at the moment, yeah, this sushi belt concept, terrible. Do not do sushi belts. Either that or have some sort of circuit logic to figure out how to keep this evenly loaded with 1 to 3. But I don't see any point in doing this. Like, I just wanted to try it, but I don't like it. It just sucks, honestly. This is only filtering carbon, and this side is only doing carbon. Why? So we just get this one loading in the ice. I feel like I'm ending up doing this thing anyway, right? Wait, we don't want more ice for now. We just want this one putting stuff on, because this one's got more iron. Yeah, hopefully with it loaded up evenly, it will stay even. I don't know how ice just became super high priority for it. But we'll do something later, next episode, to fix this spaceship up. Sorry, SS Raimi, but you are fine. Our Gleba thing looks kind of fine. It's traveling at decent speed and delivering science back. Yep, cool. I've cancelled the request for the Gleba export for whatever that metal is, because I don't think we need it, the tungsten. And we've got heaps of tungsten back at home, so it's just focused on transporting science now. Everything else seems to be going well, so we'll leave it at that for this episode. Next episode, we'll do all the stuff for cliff explosives. We'll go back to Vulcanus, do the cliff explosives, and fix up a lot of the stuff on our base as well. We've got this huge to-do list from all your comments. Thank you for all your comments. Trust me, I do read them. I'm trying to get around to it. We've done night vision. We need to add some accumulators. We need to deal with the spoilage to carbon on Gleba. Need to add circuitry for the petroleum oil production, move the smelting outposts to the actual outpost instead of bringing the raw iron in via trains. We've got to change the train timers to timers instead of cargo unload conditions. Maybe we can really quickly do that at the end of this episode so Power doesn't get annoyed at me. He's been asking me to do that for quite some time. Let's capture the train and let's just go wait. Time passed. He suggested 120, so let's try 120 and let's go time past 120. And we can get rid of full cargo inventory and empty cargo inventory and just let it do its thing. All right, cool. Yeah, he was saying that this isn't even. I mean, it's pretty even right now because I've added in the belt balancer, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's try the time past 120. If it breaks horribly, then at least I can go back to him and be like, nope, this idea sucks. I'm going back to my old idea, but you can't say I haven't tried it. Our new smelting columns looks like it's working pretty well. Our science is now going at 42 per minute, which is quite excellent. We want to get it consistently going at a baseline of 60 at some point, but we will have to wait till our speed modules come in for that. But that's all for this episode, guys. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.